Hello and welcome to the podcast. We have another episode for an RIP series. I'm here with Dennis Coral from Coral Wealth Management. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for the invitation.
Do you know what our RIP series is?
I think it stands for rest in peace.
Yes. So this is where we talk about things that drive us crazy, about what we do, about who we deal with, about how we do it. You know, we're just going to vamos a chismear un poco. We're just going to dish a little bit, okay? We're not going to say names. We're not going to, get too crazy. But tell me, Dennis, what is like one thing that you deal with often that just it kind of drives you crazy about what you do?
Oh my God. I think this can be a long episode because there's so many things that drive me crazy in my professional practice.
We'll have you come back so we can keep dishing.
We'll definitely happy to talk about this for hours. But sometimes clients hurt themselves by not taking the advice that's given to them when you're giving it to them.
Yeah.
Clients going against the advice that you give them. Let's say you set them in a budget. It's for a reason. You want to make sure that they don't run out of money during their golden years, during their retirement years, or so that they accomplish their goals. And by them doing the opposite, they don't realize that the only person they're hurting is themselves.
Yeah. And you've been doing this for a very long time.
20 years.
Yeah. And I know that, social media kind of drives us bananas, right? And people are seeing all these things going on in the news. And I'm guessing people are calling, because you have a lot of investment accounts. I'm guessing people are calling you constantly with, watching the news and the tariffs and this and that. And they're freaking out. But from what I've read, of the Warren Buffetts of the world, investment accounts are a long game. It's not going to Vegas and, cashing out of the slot machines for the most part, right? There are people that say, oh, I invested in this stock and I became a bajillionaire. But for the most part, if you have an investment, and I believe that's kind of your philosophy, you were doing the long game here. And you've seen, the crash, you've seen COVID, you've seen the market go up, but it's got to come up at some point, right? It's not, for the most part, people are not losing everything unless they're doing very risky investments. Correct. No? So why don't you tell us how many people have called you? No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you. I've been doing what I do for 20 years. So something that I bring to the table is experience and perspective. And having gone through the financial crisis in 2008, having gone through COVID and everything in between, and even to what's happening now with the tariffs and the markets becoming more volatile, I explain to clients that we're bringing experience to the table. We are proactive in our management, and we have a strategy in place.
Yeah.
So because we're proactive, we know when it's time to act, when it's time to stay the course, and we help them and remind our clients that investing is a long-term perspective.
Right.
So you have to be patient, and we tell clients sometimes, just turn off the news, just turn off the TV, and go out for a walk and enjoy this beautiful weather, because you have us.
Yeah.
You have us, so we got you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people sometimes just want to know that they're really working with somebody that understands their goals, their objectives, and that it's going to be there for them. Because we have seen in market cycles, I have seen market cycles go up or down, and the U.S. economy is one of the strongest economies in the world. And it always recover. It always has bounced every time, no matter how hard things have been.
Right.
History says that. And you can see the charts. So that's one of the things that we tell clients, just be patient more with yourself. And that's one of the benefits of having us.
Right.
Be patient. You have us. We take care of things for you so that you can have peace of mind.
But that's the personal touch that you offer, because how many financial advisors are going to tell their clients, listen, go for a walk. I got you. That's not financial advice, but that's probably more helpful than a lot of things that people are hearing, right? And I actually, I saw a reel the other day. I think it's just some rich guy. He's not a financial advisor, whatever, but everybody on social media knows everything. And he was saying like, oh, people that contribute to a 401k, that's so stupid. Like, yeah, you're not paying taxes when you invest, when you contribute, but then you're paying taxes on the income. Like, that's so stupid. He kept going on and on about, and I'm like, this sounds so sensational, but let me ask Dennis about it. What do you think about something like that comment?
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. As a client, please stop looking at social media for legal or investment advice. You're hurting yourself by doing so.
Yes.
Why? Because you don't know the source or you don't know the experience of that individual. Having gone through someone like you, having gone through someone like me, that we have experience, that we've been doing what we do for many years, we know what we're doing. But we not just know what we're doing, we also can offer the expertise of knowing what works, what doesn't, and best practices. Saving into a 401k is one of the best things you can do because it's a way for you to build wealth and reduce dramatically your income taxes in the process.
Right.
And as you build wealth, you're not paying taxes on the growth of your retirement accounts, and you have the benefit of compound interest. That's
Right.
interest that builds on top of interest, on top of some interest, on top of interest.
Right.
For example, now clients that are retired that follow our advice of maximizing their 401k every year, now they're living off the interest of that their money is producing, not their own capital, their
Right.
money.
Right.
And it not only covers their income, it covers their lifestyle so that they can live the life that they chose, but it also covers even the taxes that they're paying.
So
And-
it grew tax free all this time. And even if you have to pay taxes on the income when you do retire, it's
Yeah.
dramatically less than how much it grew throughout all these years.
Correct.
Right. So yes, that's why.
Yeah, I always tell clients the reason why you're paying taxes is because you're making money.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
my job is to help you pay taxes, but your fair amount.
Right,
And that's
right.
what we structure things in place always for clients. And 401k is one of the best tools to build wealth and save money for taxes.
So I think I can share in this episode what drives you crazy. Clients that aren't listening to you. And sometimes it's true. Sometimes I don't give them legal advice. I give them therapy. You know, I got to just tell them like, look, you just need to step away from this.
Yes.
You just need to take a breath, or you need to go grieve, and then we'll deal with the or whatever it is. So yes, number one, clients that are not patient and they don't listen to what we have to say. And number two, turn off the phone.
Yes.
Most people on social media don't know what they're talking about. You have to make sure you're listening to somebody with 20 years of experience in the industry, somebody who has experience in a certain field of law or whatever the case may be. So yes, I definitely concur with both of those. So thank you so much, Dennis, for being here with us. I had a great time. I hope you'll come back on the show very soon. And thank you for all of your knowledge and everything that you brought to the table. I think it was very enriching. And the RIP, you know, it's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you so much for the invitation.
And thank
Alejandro,
you
it was
all for
fun.
joining us from
you.
ASM Law Group, preserving what matters most for those who matter most. Thank you. The Wake is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. The discussions in this podcast are meant to bring awareness to important issues, but they should not be considered a substitute for professional legal guidance. If you need legal advice tailored to your specific situation, please consult a qualified attorney.